The Netflix series Marvel's Daredevil has been a game changer in many ways. Who knew comic books could be a source for such compelling storytelling in a live action series? Gone are the days when Netflix was merely a media streaming service where you could subscribe to watch movies and serials of your choice. Now, the media giant is well known for its unparalleled quality in its original content. Hashtag Netflix everywhere. Hello, Namaskar, welcome, Swagatam. You are with the versatile doctor. My name is Dr. Abhinav Atul. Some time has passed since it hit the stream, and today I am here with a review of the third season of Marvel's Daredevil. This 13 episode season is a nasty piece of television, reaching up to the almost perfect levels of season 1 in terms of storytelling and going above and beyond season 1 in terms of choreography and cinematography.
Vegas.
This man is a versatile actor, and he's the only reason why Daredevil season 3 is what it is. Vincent D'Onofrio immortalizes one of the most well-developed and deep characters of a comic book villain ever portrayed in live action, even without excessive makeup or any special effects or powers. If not for Wilson Fisk, there is probably no other comic book villain who could have brought this kind of depth and this kind of excellence in Daredevil. Upon watching this image, if your thoughts go to Wilson Fisk, then you know and appreciate what the creative team at Netflix have done, bringing a comic book villain to life in such a captivating and mature and realistic way that is rare in any medium. Charlie Cox plays Daredevil and Matt Murdock, and I bet he'll be recognized throughout his career as Daredevil only.
I'm Daredevil.
And nothing else. Certainly not this.
Victoria, for your hand in marriage, I'd cross ocean.
You're funny, Tristan.
Acting is top notch across the board. The returning cast of supporting characters of Karen, Foggy, Father Lantom, Ellison and many others give spot on performances, together with newcomers like Jay Ali as Agent Ray Nadeem, Wilson Bethel as Agent Poindexter, and Joanne Whaley as Sister Maggie. The season starts with the aptly titled first episode, Resurrection, which shows how Matt Murdock survived even after the building collapsed on him in The Defenders. This is the only part where the showrunners let us hear or think about The Defenders, because that show was just... Matt Murdock's journey of convalescence on physical as well as spiritual levels is a little bit drawn out in the first few episodes, but never to the level of boredom. The sequence where Matt tries to compensate for his hearing with his feeling of touch is awesome. Do check out the Subway Fields track in the soundtrack. It is really, really beautiful. We also spend a lot of time seeing and following the character development of Ray Nadeem, the FBI agent and an absolute star of this show. Ray's interaction with Wilson Fisk and how things unfold after that carry the season forward.
What is it you're saying? I want to make a deal.
This time, the power and reach of Wilson Fisk is demonstrated with an even more absolute dominance. So much so that we forget that initially we thought of Wilson Fisk as just a major drug lord. This time, his true name, the kingpin of crime, shines out. How Wilson Fisk manages to outsmart and outmaneuver Daredevil, Karen Page and Foggy Nelson without even raising his voice is amazing to watch, and is the main reason why this season is a binge treat, 4th episode onwards. Matt refuses to wear his red suit throughout the season, and as much as we all love this ninja black outfit, the red suit was dearly missed. Leave aside the comic book roots, the title sequence of the season itself with the blood red background and horned helmet icon make it more noticeable that Daredevil is not wearing his red costume. That costume, as seen in the trailers, is actually used by FBI agent Benjamin Poindexter, portrayed beautifully by Wilson Bethel.
Who are you? I'm Daredevil.
The charm and nervousness when he's talking to a lady, the absolute disgust when he's talking to Wilson Fisk, and the scared guy that he is when he's alone, all portrayed marvelously. Story-wise, overall the first 3 episodes had a little bit too much of setup for the events that would unfold later, and so the season at times it seemed that it won't be as exciting as I had hoped. But that is probably the structure of Netflix series. Most of the shows developed for online streaming rather than network television have this structure. They are designed for binge watching rather than episodic viewing, 1 episode per week. So the season becomes an 11-hour movie rather than 13 50-minute episodes. Not saying that this is a bad thing, but just saying that this season gave me a prominent feeling about this. I started to watch 1 episode per night, but the 4th episode onwards I was unable to leave the season just when the episode ended. So I watched the first 3 episodes in 3 nights and the remaining 10 episodes in 3 nights. There are 2 major points of letdown in this season, in my personal opinion obviously, and this part would be spoiler heavy. Small warning for those of you who haven't yet binged through this season. The first one is the heavy reliance on psychologically scarring past as a storytelling tool. Matt Murdock had a difficult past, so did Wilson Fisk, and so did Karen, and so did Sister Maggie and Agent Poindexter. At a certain point it becomes exhausting when each plot point ends up somehow being driven by something in the past. What happens in the present merely becomes a consequence of the past rather than an active deed. The second and really the most disappointing thing in this otherwise awesome series is the finale. The season builds up to a battle between Wilson Fisk, Poindexter and Daredevil, and we do get this climactic battle, but the end, the conclusion was so sudden and unexpected that it left me dissatisfied. With such a great run from episode 4 to episode 13, the end, the climax was supposed to be something very profound, with super high stakes and unbelievable odds. Instead, all we get is an underdeveloped and sudden truce. Granted, love is the greatest motivator for Wilson Fisk, and I agree, murder is not an easy decision no matter how much Matt Murdock contemplated it, but I expected something better and something deep from a show which has given us so much. And it doesn't help that this epic but short battle scene is followed by a lengthy epilogue. Anyway, the good parts. Daredevil continues to set new standards for action choreography and cinematography. The long takes in action sequences keep you at the edge of your seats, especially the impossibly short and beautifully executed prison escape sequence. That long take didn't even cut for dialogue. Come on, shaky cam and jump cut users all over Hollywood. Learn something from Daredevil. The action sequences with Agent Poindexter show the abilities of Bullseye perfectly. Even though Poindexter doesn't use Bullseye, the name Bullseye in this season. And it is a treat to watch Daredevil even with his heightened senses and his abilities to get beaten again and again by Bullseye. The newspaper office scene is a marvel in itself, showing anything and everything can be used as a weapon by someone like Bullseye. I am sure we will see more of Bullseye and his abilities in future seasons as teased in the post-credit scene. The soundtrack of this season is again composed by John Pisano. Some tracks are really captivating, but overall it is only good, nothing exceptional. All in all, I don't think any of us had any doubt about the Daredevil's season 3, but we are relieved nonetheless that it turned out so good. And with this, we are sure that at least this show is not going anywhere. The Luke Cage may be cancelled, Iron Fist may be cancelled, we probably won't be seeing any more Defenders, doesn't matter. Daredevil is the best. I'll give the third season of Marvel's Daredevil 8 thumbs ups out of 10. What do you think? Do let me know your thoughts about Daredevil season 3 and all the other Netflix Marvel shows. This is all from my side for today. Do like and share this video and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned with me. Which other movie or series would you like me to review? And what else would you like me to share with you on my channel? I'm looking forward to your feedback, and as always, it is my pride and privilege to be able to connect with you through this video. इस वीडियो के माध्यम से आपसे जुड़ने का मुझे मौका मिला, ये मेरे लिए गर्व और गौरव की बात है। नमस्कार।